Hi, did you know that all of the internet that is stored in the servers right now is around 200 zettabytes? That's cool if you don't know what a zettabyte is. That is 200,000 exabytes. Well, thank me later. That still doesn't make sense? That is 200 million petabytes. And of course you know what a petabyte is. That is 1,000 terabytes. Okay, let's say you want to download all of the internet and store it yourself, and you made a really crazy virus that is going to get you access to all of the servers all around the world. That's great. Where are you going to store it, by the way? Long story short, it is not worth it, but let's start from the beginning. A quick recap. A bit is 1 or 0. A byte is 8 of these 1s and 0s grouped together, which on average is enough to define a small number or a basic English letter. This paragraph has 1,000 characters and each letter makes 1 byte. This whole paragraph is 1,000 bytes, which makes 1 kilobyte for short. A one-page Word document is around 16 kilobytes. Going one layer up, 1,000 kilobytes is 1 megabyte. This screenshot of my number grouping puzzle mobile game is 2 megabytes. This picture I took is 2.6 megabytes. Most apps on your phone is between 100 megabytes and 500 megabytes. Some games might be 1,000 megabytes, which makes 1 gigabyte. An average quality 40 minutes of a TV series episode is also around 2 gigabytes. A high quality Blu-ray movie can be around 50 gigabytes. Modern PC games are getting bigger. GTA 5 is around 90 gigabytes. Your phone probably has around 256 gigabytes of storage. Some more expensive phones come with 1,000 gigabytes of storage, which makes a terabyte. Most computers come with 1 terabyte of storage. You can add more internal or external storage to your computer if you need it. Most common options are 2 terabyte to 8 terabyte hard drives. Also SSDs if you have more money and want higher speeds. This is where our daily life usage ends. Most people don't need more than 10 terabytes of storage. So let's enter the HomeLab/Enterprise era. You are going to make a storage server. We have new 30 terabytes of server grade hard drives now. Let's use them. You can think of them as the size of a small but thick book. You will need lots of drive slots in your server. Since we are going to need a lot of space, let's use this one that has 60 hard drive slots. Keep in mind that this scenario is not going to be optimized for performance. After putting all of the drives, we now have 1,800 terabytes of storage, which is 1.8 petabytes. Even if you put all of the movies you ever watched in Blu-ray into this server, you can't fill it. This makes 36,000 Blu-ray movies. Even if you don't sleep, this makes 10 years of non-stop movie watching. Our server's height is 4 rack units, which is 7 inches or 18 centimeters. In a tall server cabinet, you can fit 10 of these, plus you will need some extra slots for networking and combining your servers. 10 servers make 18 petabytes. Our server cabinet is 60 centimeters wide, around a meter deep, but we need more clearance for cables, cooling and easy access. Let's say you're a good planner and you are fitting them perfectly, we still need around 1.8 square meter space per server cabinet. In your average bedroom, which is around 12 square meters, you can maybe fit 8 of them, which now makes 144 petabytes. In a typical 100 square meter family house, with destroying the walls, you would have around 55 cabinets, which is around 1,000 petabytes. Now that makes an exabyte. Remember, we are going for maximum storage space here. A typical data center would have other priorities like speed, security, redundancy, efficiency, reliability, affordability, easy access, easy maintenance, fast delivery, and customizability. Let's look at one of the most iconic buildings, Empire State Building. Average floor space is around 2,500 square meters. In a single floor, you can fit 1,400 server cabinets, making 25 exabytes of data. The building has 102 floors. That makes around 2,500 exabytes of data, which is now one layer up, 2.5 zettabytes. So to save all of the data humanity has, you need 200 zettabytes of storage space, which makes 80 Empire State Buildings. And the Empire State Building is really big, by the way. If you take your average 10-story building with 300 square meters each floor, you would need around 7,000 of these buildings, which would barely fit into Central Park. Just the cost of the hard drives is around $1 million per cabinet. We need 11.1 million server cabinets. That's 6.6 billion hard drives. In total, $11.1 trillion would be needed just for the data storage. You need the land, buildings, infrastructure, and engineers. Cost of maintaining this project would definitely exceed any living person's wealth. And when you think about hard drives having around 10 years of lifespan, you would need many more $1 trillion to keep replacing them. There are other solutions like tape storage devices that might solve the lifespan issue, but still would be expensive to purchase, including other devices you would need. Your other problem is downloading all of this data in the first place. The world uses around 0.4 zettabytes of internet per day. If you think you can double that speed, it would last 250 days to completely download all of the internet. Just your hard drives would be using 66 million kilowatts per hour. At the end of your 250-day project, you would use 400 terawatts of electricity. World average average business electricity price is 15 cents per kilowatt hour. That makes $60 billion for just the hard drive electricity cost. Might not be that much, but compared to the real world money, that's a lot of electricity just to write data. And we are of course ignoring any compression methods, assuming that you want to use this data as it is. We also didn't make any redundancies, so if you want to safely store any of this, you would use around 20% more storage space. And yeah, that's about it. We have a lot of data stored in the world right now. It is at a scale that it is near impossible to replicate. We can't just pack it and ship it to the next planet. Also, we keep producing more data each year. This was 16 zettabytes in 2016, 44 zettabytes in 2020, around 200 zettabytes now, and it is estimated to double every 3 years. So this was an interesting brainstorm. If you liked it, please subscribe, and thank you for listening.